You're watching KTN News Desk. Let's go back to Kisii, where our reporter Fred Maturi was having a conversation about the lecturers' strike that continues to bite in the Kisii University. Fred, back to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Akisa. I'm joined also with Anunda Seth, who was a student leader at Kisii University and he studied law. Seth, we can see that the strike is the third one in a row in a year. What is your take on the strike? Are lecturers like doing a good thing to go on strike like 3 times a year?
Thank you, Fred. I think there are two issues involved here. We have the rights and the demands of lecturers, and we have the rights of the students who are suffering.
Yeah.
So, Fred, 3 years in a row, we have a very insensitive government, because if we have 3 strikes in a row without a CBA that the lecturers did sign not being implemented, it's a sad story, because it affects the right to education of the children, which is provided for under the Constitution. Also, before we blame the lecturers, they are fathers, they have bills to clear, they have things to do, and they have a right to be paid well. And the government should come out clean and pay the lecturers, because I really feel it's sad. If a lecturer is not composed, is not satisfied by what he or she is getting, they cannot be able to offer quality education to the students. Also, the students are suffering. And as alumni and as young people of this country, we cry for this country. I think it's a governance issue, and the government and the stakeholders of education should come clean once and for all to solve this stalemate in the education sector. Yeah.
What about the students who are also supposed to complete the exams in good time or their semesters?
Fred, those are the effects of the strike. It's sad. Even most of the universities are doing their graduation towards the end of this year, and most of the lecturers who are on strike are the ones who are in possession of marks, or who are the ones who are processing the graduation documents. And it's really affecting the processing and the fair and rightful completion of studies of students. It's something that the government, through the Ministry of Education, the stakeholders in the education sector, should come out and solve this issue once and for all. Otherwise, it's wrong that in 21st century, a country like ours, we are still crying of lecturer strike 3 or 4 times a year. It's really very sad.
Did the strike ever affect you when you were in campus?
Yes, it did affect me. I felt the consequences of the strike. It's difficult. You get the time remaining is so small for you to pressure yourself and cover the required cumulative time in a semester. And I think our students should get one.
Okay, thank you. That is the situation at Kisii here in Kisii, and the lecturers are about to continue the strike.
Apologies for that technical hitch we are encountering there with that particular link in Kisii, but that's our reporter Fred Maturi there talking about the lecturers' strike at the Kisii University.